begins in Montmartre, soft upon the evening stone. Golden lights are trembling now on the streets that shine alone. Cafe windows glow like fire through the misty Paris air. Every drop becomes a whisper, telling me that night is here. Rain begins in Montmartre, and the city holds its breath. Every step along the hillside feels like the start of something. This night will lead, but I want to follow it through. Painters cover up their canvases, chairs are gathered by the door. Still the music from a small cafe drifts across the quiet square. I keep walking without hurry, let the rain rest on my hair. Somewhere underneath this weather, a new memory is waiting there. The first rain of the evening always feels a little like a sign, as if the city is opening a secret on the pavement looks like a river made of gold. Rain begins in Montmartre, and I pause beneath the sky, with the whole of Paris waiting, and the night just passing by. The rain keeps falling softly, and Montmartre slowly disappears into the blue. Rain is tracing silver lines down the cafe window pane. Outside, Paris fades to watercolor, soft beneath the evening rain. coffee steam is rising slowly, warming up my tired hands. Old radio and quiet piano fill the room like old friends. Cafe window in the rain, keep this little world for me. Amber light and gentle music, safe from all the rushing streets. Cafe window in the rain, while the city blurs outside. I can feel my heart grow lighter with each drop that slowly slides. Strangers shake the water from their coats, then disappear into their thoughts. No one asks for explanations, no one needs to know too much. I watch the headlights pass like rivers, golden on the darkened stone. For the first time in a long while, I don't mind being alone. Sometimes comfort is a window, a warm drink and a quiet song, a place where the rain can keep falling and the heart can simply rest. Cafe window in the rain, I will remember this soft glow. Every note and every reflection feels like something I have always known. Cafe window in the rain, when another storm comes through, I'll think of this small Paris evening and the peace it quietly drew. The rain keeps whispering on the glass, and the radio plays on through the night. On Rue des Roses after rain, the cobblestones still softly shine. Flower shops are closing slowly, leaving their perfume behind. From a doorway left half open comes a song from long ago. An old radio is singing to the empty street below. this dark alley into light. I slow down beside the window, listening as the record spins. Though I've never heard this chanson, it feels like it has always been. Rainwater gathers near my footsteps, reflecting lamps of amber gold, and the city seems to whisper stories no one ever told. Perhaps old songs remember people, even when the years are gone. They wait inside forgotten radios for a stranger to come along. Old radio on Rue des Roses, I will keep your echo near. Whenever I hear distant music, I'll see this rainy street appear. One quiet wandering evening, a memory that will not die. The song fades back into the doorway, but its warmth remains in the rain. Mist is rising from the sun, soft beneath the midnight rain. Bridges wear a golden glow while the dark water moves below. Every lamp along the shore paints a path of liquid gold. Paris drifts in black and white, slow and beautiful tonight. Walking beside the sun with the river and the rain. Every step becomes a scene from a film I've never seen. Walking beside the sand while the city dreams in blue. Somewhere in this quiet darkness, I am walking close to you. Boats are sleeping by the wall, hearing distant footsteps fall. Underneath the old stone arch, even echoes sound like art. I don't hurry, I don't speak. Let the night flow over me in the rhythm of the river. Every memory grows softer. Love is sometimes just a walk through a city after rain. the darkness, and I keep walking beside it. Rain is dripping down the stairs into the underground below. Neon flickers on the platform where the last few travelers wait alone. Distant voices blur together like a dream I almost know. Every shadow on the wall looks like someone about to go. Under the last metro, the city starts to sleep. Every heartbeat sounds a little louder in the silence underneath. Under the last metro, I can feel how small we are. Just a handful of tired strangers beneath the rain-soaked Paris dark. A woman folds her umbrella slowly. A man stares at the empty track. No one speaks, but somehow everyone carries a story on their back. The announcement fades like smoke. Then the tunnel starts to hum. For a moment all the waiting feels heavier than the night above. Loneliness is not always sorrow. Sometimes it's a quiet place where we stand beside our thoughts and finally see our own face. Under the last metro, as the headlights reach the bend, I watch the darkness pull away and wonder where these tracks will end. Under the last metro, when the doors begin to close, I'll carry this midnight station like a secret only Paris knows. The train arrives with a sigh of light, and the platform slowly disappears behind me. blue umbrella stands against the river flowing dark below. I cannot see the face at all, only the outline in the light. Yet something in that quiet figure feels achingly familiar tonight. Blue umbrella on partner, why do you feel like yesterday? Like a name I almost whispered before it drifted far away. Blue umbrella on partner, stay a moment in my view. The river keeps moving forward, but my heart walks back to you. Street lamps tremble on the water, boats are shadows tight below. The city breathes in quiet echoes, only midnight lovers know. You turn slowly toward the distance, then begin to fade from sight. And I stand beneath the old bridge, with the rain and the fading light. Perhaps longing is a silhouette crossing a bridge we cannot cross again. We never know for certain who it was, only that the heart remembers. Blue umbrella on partner, I will keep this fleeting scene. Every drop upon the river holds the space where you had been. Blue umbrella on partner, when the evening rain comes through, I'll look across the Seine and wonder if the blue umbrella was you. The bridge grows quiet once again, and the river carries the memory away. Midnight bells of Saint-Germain roll across the rainy stone. Bookshop lights are fading slowly. One by one they leave me alone. to glow. Paris feels both fast and tender in the quiet after 12. Midnight bells of Saint-Germain ringing through the silver air. Every echo sounds like footsteps of the years still waiting there. Midnight bells of Saint-Germain, guide me through this thoughtful night, while the city folds its memories into pools of amber light. I walk slowly past the river, hands inside my coat for warmth. No one asks me where I'm going, and I do not need to know. Somewhere far behind these streets are the choices I once made. Some I carry like old letters, some have quietly faded away. The bells do not give answers, they only mark the passing hour. But sometimes that is enough to help the heart grow still. Midnight bells of Saint-Germain, I will remember how they sounded deep above the sleeping city, slow and solemn through the rain. Midnight bells of Saint-Germain, when another midnight falls, I'll hear these bells inside my memory and walk these quiet streets once more. The final bell fades into the distance, and Saint-Germain returns to silence. Rain is falling from the awning onto the old bookshop door. Amber light behind the window spills across the quiet floor. Rows of books stand like old travelers, waiting through the midnight hour. And the scent of paper and dust feels strangely warm in the rain. Rain on the bookshop door, stay a little longer now. Every drop becomes a memory, landing softly on the ground. Gentle comfort standing here beneath the light. Someone left a book half open near the counter by the glass, as if a story paused itself and never hurried back. I don't need to step inside to feel feel the warmth it keeps. Some places speak through silence, and this is one of them tonight. Perhaps old books and rainy nights know the same secret art. They gather all our scattered thoughts and hand them back more gently. Rain on the bookshop door, I will remember this soft glow. The quiet shelves, the amber window, and the rain on the stones below. Rain on the bookshop door when another lonely night appears. I'll think of this small Paris doorway and the peace I found standing here. The rain keeps tapping on the old door, and the sleeping books keep their quiet watch. Rain has finally gone away, leaving mirrors on the stone. Lanterns tremble in the puddles, turning every street to gold. The river breathes a cooler silence. Boats are resting in the blue, and the night that felt so restless now grows calm and clear and true. Lantern reflections after rain, shimmering beneath my feet. Every light becomes a memory, floating softly through the street. Lantern reflections after rain teach my wandering heart to slow. In the stillness of the water, I can finally let things go. Windows glow along the river, warm against the fading mist. Somewhere far a boat horn echoes, then disappears into the dark. I stand quietly by the railing, watching circles form and fade. Nothing asks to be remembered, yet I know this night will stay. Peace is sometimes just a reflection, a borrowed light on rain-soaked ground, a moment that asks for nothing except that we remain And the river keeps the last light of the rain. Before dawn at Saint-Michel, the square is empty, dark and still. Rainwater gathers by the fountain, holding fragments of the night. The city speaks in distant sounds, a truck, a door, a waking street. But here the silence feels complete, like the world has paused to breathe. Before dawn at Saint-Michel, everything is soft and blue. Every shadow seems to loosen as the morning slowly moves. Before dawn at Saint-Michel, I can hear the quiet change. Night is gently stepping backward while the day begins again. The fountain keeps a silver circle, barely moving in the air. My footsteps fade across the stones, leaving nothing but the rain. I stand alone beneath the clouds, hands wrapped tightly in my coat. And for the first time all night long, my thoughts no longer need to roam. Some moments are too quiet for words, too fragile to explain. They simply rest upon the heart and leave it calmer than before. The first blue light touches the fountain, and Saint-Michel slowly wakes from the night. Blue morning on the Seine, mist is lifting once again. Silver ripples touch the shore, softly brighter than before. Night is fading from the bridges. Lamp by lamp the shadows go, and the river keeps the color of the sky sky's first gentle glow. Blue morning on the Seine, where the darkness turns to light. Every breath of cold dawn air feels like freedom after night. Blue morning on the Seine, stay with me a little while. I can feel a quiet hope waking underneath the blue. Empty benches by the water, no footsteps on the riverside. Paris has not fully woken, it is breathing slow and mild. I rest my hands upon the railing, let the morning fill my chest. All the thoughts I carried through the rain finally begin to rest. Hope does not arrive with thunder, sometimes it comes quietly, like blue light spreading on a river before the city starts to speak. Blue morning on the Seine, I will keep this peaceful view. Whenever life becomes uncertain, I'll remember this calm blue. Blue morning on the Seine, as the first birds cross the sky, I can feel tomorrow opening, like the river opening to light. The mist drifts slowly down the Seine, and the blue morning begins to shine. Morning opens down the street, bakery windows fill with light. Fresh bread and coffee drift together through the cool air after rain. Water shines on every cobblestone, like the city has been washed anew. Bicycles ring in the distance, and Paris slowly comes back into view. The city after rain, breathing softly into day. Every doorway, every window seems a little less afraid. The city after rain, I can feel the long night fade. All the silence that I carried turns into a lighter way. People open up their shutters, flowers appear outside the shops. Someone laughs across the alley, and the echo gently hardly stops. I walk without a map or hurry, coffee warming both my hands. For the first time since the evening, everything feels where it stands. Relief is not a grand arrival, it is the quiet morning after, when the storm has moved beyond the rooftops and the heart realizes it survived. The city after rain, I will remember this soft light, the shining streets, the waking windows, and the peace that followed night. The city after rain, as the clouds begin to part, I can feel a gentle gratitude settling quietly in my heart. Paris walks into the morning, and the rain becomes a memory. First sunlight on the rooftops, turning gray to shades of gold. Rain-washed chimneys catch the morning, bright against the fading cold. Down below, the sun is shining like a ribbon newly made, and the city that wore midnight now steps softly into day. First sunlight on the rooftops, after all the rain has gone. Every street and every window looks like it has been reborn. First sunlight on the rooftops, warm upon my waiting face. I can feel the night behind me and a new road taking shape. I stand high above the city, breathing in the morning air. All the songs the rain once carried still seem to be lingering there. Montmartre, the river, the station, the bookshop door, the blue umbrella too. Every quiet scene of the night now travels forward with me. A journey does not end at sunrise. It simply changes its light. The heart gathers pieces of each city and carries them into the next horizon. Sun. First sunlight on the rooftops as the morning opens wide. I step toward another story with the city still inside. spreads across the rooftops, and a new journey begins beyond the rain. Rain begins in Montmartre, soft upon the evening stone. Golden lights are trembling now on the streets that shine alone. Cafe windows glow like fire through the misty Paris air. Every drop becomes a whisper, telling me that night is here. Rain begins in Montmartre, and the city holds its breath. Every step along the hillside feels like the start of something. This night will lead, but I want to follow it through. Painters cover up their canvases, chairs are gathered by the door. Still the music from a small cafe drifts across the quiet square. I keep walking without hurry, let the rain rest on my hair. Somewhere underneath this weather, a new memory is waiting there. The first rain of the evening always feels a little like a sign, as if the city is opening a secret door for the night. Rain begins in Montmartre, and the lamps begin to glow. Every reflection on the pavement looks like a river made of gold. Rain begins in Montmartre, and I pause beneath the sky, with the whole of Paris waiting, and the night just passing by. The rain keeps falling softly, and Montmartre slowly disappears into the blue. tracing silver lines down the cafe window pane. Outside, Paris fades to watercolor, soft beneath the evening rain. Coffee steam is rising slowly, warming up my tired hands. Old radio and quiet piano fill the room like old friends. Cafe window in the rain, keep this little world for me. Amber light and gentle music, safe from all the rushing streets. Cafe window in the rain, while the city blurs outside. I can feel my heart grow lighter with each drop that slowly slides. Strangers shake the water from their coats, then disappear into their thoughts. No one asks for explanations, no one needs to know too much. I watch the headlights pass like rivers, golden on the darkened stone. For the first time in a long while, I don't mind being alone. Sometimes comfort is a window, a warm drink and a quiet song, a place where the rain can keep falling and the heart can simply rest. Cafe window in the rain, I will remember this soft glow. Every note and every reflection feels like something I have always known. Cafe window in the rain, when another storm comes through, I'll think of this small Paris evening and the peace it quietly drew. The rain keeps whispering on the glass, and the radio plays on through the night. On Rue des Roses after rain, the cobblestones still softly shine. Flower shops are closing slowly. leaving their perfume behind. From a doorway left half open comes a song from long ago. An old radio is singing to the empty street below. This dark alley into light. I slow down beside the window, listening as the record spins. Though I've never heard this chanson, it feels like it has always been. Rainwater gathers near my footsteps, reflecting lamps of amber gold, and the city seems to whisper stories no one ever told. Perhaps old songs remember people even when the years are gone. They wait inside forgotten radios for a stranger to come along. Old radio, unrooted roses, I will keep your echo near. Whenever distant music, I'll see this rainy street appear. Old radio, unrooted roses, underneath the Paris sky. You gave one quiet wandering evening a memory that will not die. The song fades back into the doorway, but its warmth remains in the rain. Mist is rising from the sun, soft beneath the midnight rain. Bridges wear a golden glow while the dark water moves below. Every lamp along the shore paints a path of liquid gold. Paris drifts in black and white, slow and beautiful tonight. Walking beside the sun with the river and the rain. Every step becomes a scene from a film I've never seen. Walking Boats are sleeping by the wall, hearing distant footsteps fall. Underneath the old stone arch, even echoes sound like art. I don't hurry, I don't speak. Let the night flow over me in the rhythm of the river. Every memory grows softer. Love is sometimes just a walk through a city after rain, where the heart keeps listening for a voice that has no name. Walking beside the Seine, I will keep this silver view. Every bridge and every ripple holds a little piece of you. Walking beside the Seine, when the night returns again, I'll remember how Paris and the rain turn loneliness into romance. The river keeps flowing through the darkness, and I keep walking beside it. Rain is dripping down the stairs into the underground below. Neon flickers on the platform where the last few travelers wait alone. Distant voices blur together like a dream I almost know. Every shadow on the wall looks like someone about to go. Under the last metro, the city starts to sleep. Every heartbeat sounds a little louder in the silence underneath. Under the last metro, I can feel how small we are. Just a handful of tired strangers beneath the rain-soaked Paris dark. A woman folds her umbrella slowly. A man stares at the empty track. No one speaks, but somehow everyone carries a story on their back. The announcement fades like smoke. Then the tunnel starts to hum. But all the waiting feels heavier than the night above. Loneliness is not always sorrow. Sometimes it's a quiet place where we stand beside our thoughts and finally see our own face under the last metro as the headlights reach the bend. I watch the darkness pull train arrives with a sigh of light, and the platform slowly disappears behind me. Leaving silver on the stone. A blue umbrella stands against the river flowing dark below. I cannot see the face at all, only the outline in the light. Yet something in that quiet figure feels achingly familiar tonight. Blue umbrella on partner, why do you feel like yesterday? Like a name I almost whispered before it drifted far away. Blue umbrella on partner, stay a moment in my view. The river keeps moving forward, but my heart walks back to you. Street lamps tremble on the water, boats are shadows tight below. The city breathes in quiet echoes, only midnight lovers know. You turn slowly toward the distance, then begin to fade from sight. And I stand beneath the old bridge with the rain and the fading light. Perhaps longing is a silhouette crossing a bridge we cannot cross again. We never know for certain who it was, only that the heart remembers. Blue umbrella on Pont-Neuf, I will keep this fleeting scene. Every drop upon the river holds the space where you had been. Blue umbrella on Pont-Neuf, when the evening rain comes through, I'll look across the Seine and wonder if the blue umbrella was you. The bridge grows quiet once again, and the river carries the memory away. Midnight bells of Saint-Germain roll across the rainy stone. Bookshop lights are fading slowly. One by one they leave me alone. Every doorway holds a shadow. Every window keeps a glow. Paris feels both fast and tender in the quiet after 12. Midnight bells of Saint-Germain ringing through the silver air. Every echo sounds like footsteps of the years still waiting there. Midnight bells of Saint-Germain guide me through this thoughtful night, while the city folds its memories into pools of amber light. I walk slowly past the river, hands inside my coat for warmth. No one asks me where I'm going, and I do not need to know. Somewhere far behind these streets are the choices I once made. Some I carry like old letters, some have quietly faded away. The bells do not give answers, they only mark the passing hour. But sometimes that is enough to help the heart grow still. Midnight bells of Saint-Germain, I will remember how they sounded deep above the sleeping city, slow and solemn through the rain. Midnight bells final bell fades into the distance, and Saint-Germain returns to silence. Rain is falling from the awning onto the old bookshop door. Amber light behind the window spills across the quiet floor. Rows of books stand like old travelers, waiting through the midnight hour. And the scent of paper and dust feels strangely warm in the rain. Rain on the bookshop door, stay a little longer now. Every drop becomes a memory, landing softly on the ground. Gentle comfort standing here beneath the light. Someone left a book half open near the counter by the glass, as if a story paused itself and never hurried back. I don't need to step inside to feel the warmth it keeps. Some places speak through silence, and this is one of them tonight. Perhaps old books and rainy nights know the same secret art. They gather all our scattered thoughts and hand them back more gently. Rain on the bookshop door, I will remember this soft glow. The quiet shelves, the amber window, and the rain on the stones below. Rain on the bookshop door when another lonely night appears. I'll think of this small Paris doorway and the peace I found standing here. The rain keeps tapping on the old door, the sleeping books keep their quiet watch. Has finally gone away, leaving mirrors on the stone. Lanterns tremble in the puddles, turning every street to gold. The river breathes a cooler silence. Boats are resting in the blue, and the night that felt so restless now grows calm and clear and true. Lantern reflections after rain, shimmering beneath my feet. Every light becomes a memory, floating softly through the street. Lantern reflections after rain, teach my wandering heart to slow. In the stillness of the water, I can finally let things go. Windows glow along the river, warm against the fading mist. Somewhere far a boat horn echoes, then disappears into the dark. I stand quietly by the railing, watching circles form and fade. Nothing asks to be remembered, yet I know this night will stay. Peace is sometimes just a reflection, a borrowed light on rain-soaked ground, a moment that asks for nothing except that we remain and look. Lantern reflections after rain, I will carry this gentle glow. Whenever life becomes too hurried, I'll return to these streets in my mind. Lantern reflections after rain, underneath the Paris sky, I found a quiet kind of happiness in the way the lights touch the night. The reflections keep trembling softly, and the river keeps the last light of the rain. Before dawn at Saint-Michel, the square is empty, dark and still. Rainwater gathers by the fountain, holding fragments of the night. The city speaks in distant sounds, a truck, a door, a waking street. But here the silence feels complete, like the world has paused to breathe. Before dawn at Saint-Michel, everything is soft and blue. Every shadow seems to loosen as the morning slows. mountain keeps a silver circle, barely moving in the air. My footsteps fade across the stones, leaving nothing but the rain. I stand alone beneath the clouds, hands wrapped tightly in my coat. And for the first time all night long, my thoughts no longer need to roam. Some moments are too quiet for words, too fragile to explain. They simply rest upon the heart and leave it calmer than before. Before dawn at Saint-Michel, I will keep this blue-lit square. Whenever life becomes too noisy, I'll remember I was here. Before dawn at Saint-Michel, as the eastern sky turns pale, I can feel a new beginning waiting just beyond the rain. The first blue light touches the fountain, and Saint-Michel slowly wakes from the night. Blue morning on the Seine, mist is lifting once again. Silver ripples touch the shore, softly brighter than before. Night is fading from the bridges. Lamp by lamp the shadows go, and the river keeps the color of the sky's first gentle glow. Blue morning on the Seine, where the darkness turns to light. Every breath of cold dawn air feels like freedom after night. Blue morning on the Seine, stay with me a little while. I can feel a quiet hope waking underneath the blue. Empty benches by the water, no footsteps on the riverside. Paris has not fully woken, it is breathing slow and mild. I rest my hands upon the railing, let the morning fill my chest. All the thoughts I carried through the rain finally begin to rest. Hope does not arrive with thunder. Sometimes it comes quietly, like blue light spreading on a river before the city starts to speak. Blue morning on the sand, I will keep this peaceful view. Whenever life becomes uncertain, I'll remember this calm blue. Blue morning on the sand, as the first birds cross the sky, I can feel tomorrow opening, like the river opening to light. The mist drifts slowly down the sand, and the blue morning begins to shine. Morning opens down the street, bakery windows fill with light. Fresh bread and coffee drift together through the cool air after rain. Water shines on every cobblestone, like the city has been washed anew. Bicycles ring in the distance, and Paris slowly comes back into view. The city after rain, breathing softly into day. Every doorway, every window seems a little less afraid. The city after rain, I can feel the long night fade. All the silence that I carried turns into a lighter way. People open up their shutters, flowers appear outside the shops. Someone laughs across the alley, and the echo gently stops. I walk without a map or hurry, coffee warming both my hands. For the first time since the evening, everything feels where it stands. Relief is not a grand arrival, it is the quiet morning after, when the storm has moved beyond the rooftops, and the heart realizes it survived. The city after rain, I will remember this soft light, the shining streets, the waking windows, and the peace that followed night. The city after rain, as the clouds begin to part, I can feel a gentle gratitude settling quietly in my heart. Paris walks into the morning, and the rain becomes a memory. of gold. Rain-washed chimneys catch the morning right against the fading cold. Down below, the sun is shining like a ribbon newly made, and the city that wore midnight now steps softly into day. First sunlight on the rooftops after all the rain has gone. Every street and every window looks like it has been reborn. First sunlight on the rooftops warm upon my waiting face. I can feel the night behind me and a new road taking shape. I stand high above the city, breathing in the morning air. All the songs the rain once carried still seem to be lingering there. Montmartre, the river, the station, the bookshop door, the blue umbrella too. Every quiet scene of the night now travels forward with me. A journey does not end at sunrise. It simply changes its light. The heart gathers pieces of each city and carries them into the next horizon. The sun, first sunlight on the rooftops as the morning opens wide. I step toward another story with the city still inside. The sunlight spreads across the rooftops and a new journey begins beyond.